I am Doctor Isaiah Friedlander from Manhattan Psychiatric Center. Today is December 14, 1954, and this is session number 17 with my patient Holden Caulfield. So, Holden, I understand you wanted to talk about your brother's death. How did it affect you when everything happened? How has it been affecting you?
Well, yeah, it's been tough, Doc. Allie was my best friend, you know? He was so innocent and kind. Losing him, it felt like a piece of me was missing.
Hmm. I can imagine it's incredibly difficult for you. Losing someone close to us can leave a deep void, you know? How did Allie's death impact your day-to-day life?
Well, I find it hard to connect with people now. It's like I'm constantly expecting them to disappear, you know? And I keep replaying memories of Allie in my head, and I keep imagining if there was something I could have done to change what happened.
It's understandable to feel that way, Holden. Grief can bring up a lot of guilt and regret. Remember, you were just a little kid when Allie passed away. It's not your fault. Have you been able to talk about your feelings with anyone?
No, not really. I guess I've been keeping it all bottled up inside, you know? I didn't want to burden anyone with my pain. You know, it's just not right. I didn't want anyone to know how I'm feeling.
Opening up your emotions can be really helpful, Holden. It's okay to lean on others for support. And remember, therapy is a safe place where you can express your feelings without judgment. We can work together to navigate through this tough time.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it.
What was the other thing you wanted to tell me about?
Well, yeah, Doc, it really messed me up. It's a suicide that happened in my old school. It's a kid called John Castle. John was my roommate at Pensy Prep. That was my school. And even though we weren't too super close, you know, I met him a couple of times. His death really hit me hard. I couldn't comprehend what he must have gone through in that room. Um, for him to be so hopeless, for him to kill himself.
I can see how John's suicide would have a profound impact on you, Holden. It's normal to feel confused and saddened by such a tragic event. How did it make you feel?
It made me question everything, Doc. I couldn't help wonder if there was something I could have done to prevent it. It upsets me. Uh, a part of me wishes I could have protected him. You know, I could have caught him on the way down, or I could have defended him. I feel guilty, like I failed him somehow.
Holden, it's important to remember that suicide is a complex issue, and it's not your fault. Have you found any ways to cope with these emotions?
Well, I've started to keep a journal after everything that happened. I bought one. I've been writing on it a lot. It helps me process my thoughts and emotions. I also try to reach out to people who I might think need help. I don't want anyone else to feel hopeless as I or John were.
That's a really positive way to channel your feelings, Holden. Remember, healing takes time, and it's important to seek support when you need it. You're not alone in this journey. Another thing I would like to talk to you about is your sister Phoebe.
Yeah, it's just Phoebe. You know, she's so young and innocent. You know, she's got this pureness about her. I can't help to worry, but I can't help worry that the world will corrupt her. I want to shield her from everything, from all the troubles I went through all the mistakes, you know, so it could help her.
I understand your concern, Holden. It's tough to see someone you care about facing the challenges of adulthood, but it's important to remember that mistakes is a part of life. It's through those experiences that we learn, grow, and become stronger individuals. How do you think you can support Phoebe as she navigates this journey?
Well, I guess I could be there for her, you know. I would have wanted for someone to be there for me when I had all the trouble I went through. I can offer guidance when she needs it and let her know that she can always come to me if she's feeling lost or confused. I want to be someone she can trust and rely on. You know, even if I can't protect her, I at least want to do that.
That's a wonderful approach, Holden. Being a supportive presence in Phoebe's life can make a big difference. It's important to remember that we can't control every aspect of someone else's journey, but we can offer our love, guidance, and understanding. How do you think Phoebe would feel knowing that you're there for her?
You know, I, I would think she would appreciate it. We've always had a special bond. We're always very close. And I want her to know that no matter what happens, I'll always be there for her. For me personally, growing up can be tough, but if she knows there's someone in her corner, maybe it won't be so scary for her.
That's a beautiful sentiment, Holden. Remember, while you can't shield Phoebe from all the hardships of life, you can be a source of support and love. And as she faces her own challenges and makes her own,
Thanks, Doc. I'll think about that.